and welcome back to our channel. Today I'm going to do my July wrap-up and my June TBR. So let's jump right in and get started. I'm going to start off with my June wrap-up, and the first three books are in a trilogy, and that is the Ruby Red trilogy. So I read Ruby Red, which I gave a 5 out of 5 star rating for. Sapphire Blue, so I have to see which order these go in. Sapphire Blue, which I gave a 4 out of 5 stars because I found that there wasn't as much information as it. I felt like I still wanted more information, so yes. And then the last one I read is Emerald Green, and these are by Kristen Greer. I don't know, Kristen Greer. And this one I rated 5 out of 5 stars too because it was really good. This is just a time travel young adult book, so if you guys would like anything time travel related, definitely hit these ones up. The next book that I read is Rebel Belle, and this is by Rachel Hawkins. I gave this one a 5 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. It is about Harper Price, peerless Southern belle, was born ready for a homecoming tiara, but after a strange run-in at the dance imbues her with incredible abilities. Harper's destiny takes a turn for the seriously weird. She becomes a paladin. Sorry guys, I'm going to butcher a lot of these words. One of the ancient line of guardians with agility, super strength, and lethal fighting instincts. And just when she thinks life can't get any more disastrously crazy, Harper finds out who she's charged to protect. David Stark. School reporter, subject of mysterious prophecy, and possibly Harper's least favorite person. Things get even more complicated when Harper starts falling for him and discovers that David's own fate could very well be to destroy the Earth. So this is the second one. I'm not going to say if it's a series or not because I'm not sure, but the next one is called Miss Mayhem, so I definitely can't wait to read that one. The next book that I read is Dorothy Must Die by Danielle Page, and this is basically a, not Alice in Wonderland, The Wizard of Oz retelling. Oh my gosh, brain fart. And there's obviously more to it. There's a twist to it, and yeah, so I didn't ask for any of this. I didn't ask to be some kind of hero. But when your whole life gets swept up by a tornado, taking you with it, you have no choice but to go along, you know? Sure, I've read the books, I've seen the movies, but I've never experienced Oz to look like this. Expected Oz to look like this. A place where good witches can't be trusted and wicked witches just might be the good guys. A place where even the yellow brick road is crumbling. What happened, Dorothy? My name is Amy Gum, and I am the other girl from Kansas. I've been recruited by the Revolutionary Order of the Wicked, and I've been given a mission. Remove the Tin Man's heart. Steal the Scarecrow's brain. Take the Lion's courage, and then Dorothy Must Die. So the only reason I gave this book a 4 out of 5 stars is because there was some swearing in it, and I don't like reading a book that I'm like all into and stuff like that, and then all of a sudden like she starts swearing. Like I know one of the characters swears, and that's kind of like their trait, but it just wasn't my thing about the swearing. But other than that, this was a really good book, and I would recommend it, and I can't wait to read the second one, that is The Wicked Will Rise. So the next book that I read is Scintillate by Tracy Clark, and I gave this one a 5 out of 5 stars on Goodreads because it was honestly great. Like I can't wait to finish reading the series, and the third book comes out I think in October of this year. So yes, a mighty flame follows a tiny spark. Cora Sandolov's, I'm just gonna call her Cora. Cora's mother disappeared when she was 5, and they were living in Ireland. Since then, her dad has been more than overprotective, and Cora is beginning to chafe under his confines. But even more troubling is the colorful light she suddenly sees around people, everyone that is, except herself. Instead, she glows a brilliant sparkling silver. As she realizes the danger associated with these strange auras, Cora is inexplicably drawn to Finn, a gorgeous Irish exchange student who makes her feel safe. Their attraction is instant, magnetic, and primal, but her father disapproves. Finn's mother orders him home to Ireland upon hearing he's fallen in love. After a fight with her father, Cora flees to Ireland, both to follow Finn, sorry I can't read today, and to look for her missing mother. There she meets another silver-haloed person and discovers the meaning of her newfound powers and their role in a conspiracy spanning centuries, one that could change mankind forever and end her life. So this was another great book that I was happy to purchase, and I got a lot of these books came from a book outlet, or I got them from Amazon. So the next book that I read, I'll put it right here, the picture, because I don't have it with me because it was an ebook, is The Murder at Barclay Meadows, and this is by Wendy Eagle. I can't say her last name, but yes, so I'll put the picture right here and it'll stay here. I rated it a 4 out of 5 stars on Goodreads because it was a great story. Like, this is a mystery thriller / cozy mystery is what they're calling it, because it does keep you on the edge of your seat. Like, I just love how it flowed. Within the first 3 chapters, you were already like thrown into the mystery, is what I'm going to call it, so I'm not really giving it away. And then basically she just talks about everything throughout it and how the characters interact. The main character is Rosalie, and she lives at Barclay Meadows, and she goes and outside one day and something happens. Like I said, I don't want to ruin it for you guys. This book is coming out July 28th, so you guys should definitely pick this up. I got this book from NetGalley and for an honest review, so that is why I got it as an ebook to download. But honestly, I love this book. You guys should definitely check it out if you're into mystery thriller kind of books. So the only reason why I gave that book a 4 stars is because I just felt like once they got into the mystery, kind of near the last third of the book, it just seemed to be dragging on. They weren't giving you as much information, and I just kind of wish they expanded on the character of Tyler, because I thought that something romantic was going to happen between Wendy and Tyler, and it didn't. And I was just a little confused as to why he was in the book to begin with, because it didn't seem like Wendy developed his character at all. So yeah, I was just a little confused about that. The next book that I read is Anonymally, I can't say this word, by Tanya Cooper. Like I said, guys, I am butchering things left, right, and center. So, in the back it says, "Worst birthday ever. My first boyfriend dumped me. Happy birthday, Josie. My dad is who knows where. I have some weird virus that makes me want to hurl, and now my ex is licking another girl's tonsils. Oh, and I'm officially the same age as my brother when he died. Yeah, today was as fun-filled as the swamps of Dagobah." I think that's how you say it. But then weird things start happening, like I make something materialize just by thinking about it. When haughty badass Reed Wentworth shows up on a motorcycle, everything changes. Like everything. Who I am, my family, what really happened to my brother, existence. I am oculi, and I have the ability to change reality with my thoughts. Now Reed, in all his hotness, is charged with guiding and protecting me as I begin learning how to bend reality. And he's the only thing standing between me and the secret organization that wants me dead. So this is actually a really great book. I rated it 4 stars because it just seemed like the ending, I know it was kind of like jam-packed, but in a way it just wasn't as descriptive as I would like it to have been. The beginning was a little bit confusing for me as to what was happening, but then eventually it does pick up, it does get really good. That's the only reason why I didn't give it a 5 out of 5 stars. And the next book that I started reading the end of June is The Tempest by Julie Cross. And this is another time travel book. I didn't really read the back before I picked it up, so apparently time travel was like my thing this month. So, time travel book. And I'm not done it yet. Okay, so this is the part where I am going to do my July TBR. So obviously, I would like to finish The Tempest by Julie Cross, and I think I will get through it. And with that, I would also like to finish the second book, which is called Vortex, and the picture is going to be right here. The second one in the series, because I'm the kind of person that, if you know me, I have to finish a series. So that brings me up to the third book in the series, which will be right here as well, which is called Time Storm. I don't have them with me because I just ordered them, so hopefully they will be here before I finish that one, because I like to finish them. So yes. the next book that I have for my TBR, this one's a pretty thick book now that I look at it. Whatever, I can do it. This is Scarlet by Marissa Meyer, and this is the second book in the Lunar's Chronicle series, or trilogy, or no, it's a series. There's 4 of them. So this is the second book, and this is, the first one was a retelling of Cinderella, and this one is a retelling of, I think, Little Red Riding Hood. So yes, I definitely can't wait to read this one, to pick up that series, because the new one's coming out and I have to read the next one before it comes out too. So I'd like to finish that one. And then the next book for my TBR is Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. I've heard a lot about this series, and the newest one's coming out soon. I don't know when. I'm not really on this bandwagon yet. So normally when I buy a series, I try to buy like all of them. Like when I bought the Ruby Red trilogy, I bought all 3 of them without reading the first one. I didn't want to do this with this one, just in case. I do like fantasy, so I'm really hoping to like this one. A lot of people have said that it is really good, and look at how pretty it is. Like, how could you not want to read this series? Oh, there's a map in it too. See, I got this like a month ago, and I still haven't gone through it. So I would like to read that one. And the last book for my TBR, I think that brings me 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books for my TBR, which I think is pretty good because I read 8 last time. And I'm going to post a picture right here yet again because I ordered it. It's not here. And it is called Deviate by Tracy Clark, and that is the second book in the Light Key trilogy. This is the first one, the Scintillate, or however you pronounce that. I wish I knew how to pronounce it. I think it's Scintillate. But yes, so I would like to read that one as well, because the third one is coming out at the end of this year too. Between October and November, I think, is when it's coming out. So yes, I would definitely like to read that one, and then that way I'm set for that one, because I do have a lot of books coming up in series that I want to read. So yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up if you did, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in our next video. Bye. Hey everyone, as you can see behind me, I got a bookshelf and I put it together, and I know a lot of people like these videos where they like to see how people organize their bookshelf, so I'm going to organize it with you guys. I don't have a lot of hardbacks, so the first shelf is definitely going to be for my hardcovers. Second 2 shelves are going to be for my paperbacks, and these aren't all the books that I have. These are just the ones that I want to display out here because a lot of them are like in a closet on a shelf. So yeah, so I'll jump right in and get started.